Hello, I'm here with Ralph Butcher, who is a councillor for Whittlesey Town Council, Fenland District Council and also Cambridgeshire County Council. Good afternoon, Ralph.
Good afternoon.
Now, Ralph, can you tell us a little bit about your council history?
History. Well, I first elected to Whittlesey in 1971, representing Coates, Eastry and Turves. I was on Whittlesey Town Council until that council broke up and it went into a district. And then for the first 4 years I didn't represent anywhere in the district, but for the second 4 years, which was about 79 to 83, I went on to the new district council. I served there for 4 years, but having a small business and a young family, I hadn't got the time to do it. So I didn't stand for council anymore till 2003. And in 2003 I was elected in Fenland. 2005, Fenland and Whittlesey that is. 2005 I was elected on the county, and I'm still serving on all three councils at this time.
So you've got quite a history with local councils. So can you tell us what improvements have you seen in Whittlesey recently?
In Whittlesey recently, I should think the main thing was the market square. That was derelict for years. The pub, which is the George, which is Wetherspoons now, was all boarded up. The old post office was boarding up and a couple of the buildings around there. But in the last few years, Wetherspoons have taken the George. We've got Hubs, which is another little business in the corner, and the post office has been turned into flats. So the market square is now active and back to where it was years ago.
And are there any further improvements you'd like to see on the market square?
Yeah, what we're looking at the moment, the buses all park on the market square apart from Fridays when there's a market. And we'd like to see these buses removed to a special bus park place so as we could free up the market for more use for pedestrians and the businesses that are there to utilise the area.
Okay, that would be great, wouldn't it? So what else do you think Whittlesey needs?
What Whittlesey needs, I must say the first thing Whittlesey needs is a bypass. But also if we could get in a shorter term than a bypass, because I'm not going to see a bypass built. I'll fight for one, but I shall never see it built. But if we could see a crossing over Kingsdyke, if we could see a bridge over Kingsdyke, that would certainly help Whittlesey, especially when the B1040 is underwater for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. All our industrial areas are down Station Road, and all the heavy traffic, Arctics 45-footers, have to go through town, down Inhams Road, down Station Road to access the industrial area, and they have to cross over a manned level crossing. So if we could perhaps get a link road off the A605 down to Eastry, if we could get a link road from there through to the Benwick Road, we could take the traffic through that way instead of taking it all through the main town.
So that would attract more business, hopefully.
Hopefully that would bring more business, more jobs, so people needn't travel to Peterborough and get over the Kingsdyke crossing.
And how do you think a bypass would help Whittlesey and Fenland generally?
The bypass would certainly help Whittlesey because you wouldn't be bunged up on the A605 with people travelling to Peterborough. And if it was built right, so as it bypassed Whittlesey, Eastry and Coates, it would then open up Fenland. It would finish up with the junction of the A605 and the 141, so it'd be right in the middle of Fenland, and it'd open up Fenland for a lot more development if possible.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming and talking to us today.
Okay, thank you.